Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to Glorious Living channel for another delicious recipe. So, guys, in today's menu, I am making a delicious oilless okra stew. So, guys, this tastes good, perfectly good, delicious, and healthy as well. So, stay in tune with me. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and let's get started. So guys, first of all, I'm gonna season my shrimp. So I'm just adding garlic powder, Cajun seasoning, and salt. So I'm just seasoning this shrimp, and I'm gonna put it aside, and when it's time for me to use it, I will just add it to it. So that's my Cajun seasoning, and I'm gonna season this shrimp so that it gives me a delicious flavor. Guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please click the subscription button and join this wonderful and lovely family. So whilst my shrimp is seasoning well, I'm gonna also blend my ingredients that I need for my okra. So I've listed them in the description box below. So take a moment and look at it. So in my pot here, I have my protein and I have my seasoning for the meat as well. I'm just adding in some water so that I can steam it really good and get the flavor that I want. So yes, guys, I want to use this opportunity to thank everybody for being a great supporter for my channel, and to those who have been posting my channel on your platform. I also appreciate that so much. So I just want to say a big thank you to you all. So right now my fish looks good. It is well steamed and it looks so good. Look, it smells so good in here, right? Guys, it smells so delicious. Yeah, so it's still cooking and I'm giving it a stir to stop the bottom from getting burned. Yeah, so it looks perfectly good. So right now I have my seasoned ingredients that I've blended. I'm just adding it to my stew right here. So that was a couple of ingredients I've listed down. So just take a minute and look at them and use them as follow. All right, so I'm giving my stew here a stir. So I'm just stirring it to prevent the bottom from burning. Okay, guys. Yeah, so if you don't want your stew to get burned, that's what you should do all the time. So right now I have some meat also that I cook in my rice cooker, and I'm adding it to it. That is the cow skin and the cow foot. Yeah, those are hard to cook, so I usually use my rice cooker because it has a strong pressure to make it more softer and quicker than cooking it on the stove. Yeah, so I'm giving it a stir here. So guys, the protein I use, I'm using what I prefer, but you can use anything of your choice. You don't have to use the protein that I use. Okay, so look at that, my stew is cooking perfectly good. So right now at this point, I'm adding in my seasoning shrimp. Yeah, so I just use a portion of it, and the remaining I'm going to use it to cook with my okra. So I'm just gonna give it a stir here and let it cook and cook so good and perfectly good. Guys, this okra stew was so delicious. In fact, I really enjoy it. It was so good. Yeah, so if you have been watching my channel and you haven't subscribed to it, please do me a favor and give me a support here and subscribe to my channel. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna start with my okra. So with my okra, I'm using part of the shrimp, and I add crawfish, also crawfish powder, and I add in a salt also, and I'm using frozen okra. Okay, so I blended it in my blender, and I'm just adding it to my um pot in here. So I'm gonna give it a stir until it is well cooked. So what I did is that I'm making the okra on a different pot. Then I will add it to my stew. Yeah, because I'm doing that because I want to get the slime, and I'm not using fresh okra. So doing it on the side will give me the slimy that I want. Okay, so that's why I have it done in a different way. And I added in the shrimp and the crawfish because I want the okra itself to have a delicious taste. So that is gonna help my okra to taste good so that when I add it to my stew, it's already infused with all the goodness it needs. So I will just stir it and take it off from the fire. All right. So guys, I'm also adding in Ghana we call it cow. Yeah, but you can use baking soda, and it works perfectly good. And in order for me to get the slime that I need, that's why I'm stirring it quick so that it can form the slime that I need. So yeah, so that is my trick. And you don't have to make a slime if you are not fan of it, but I just need a little slime in there. That's why I did that. So right now, before I add in my okra, I add in my spinach. Okay, like the way I say, when I add in the okra, it's not gonna stay on the stove for more than even 5 minutes. So I just add in my spinach to my stew so that it's get done. And as soon as I add the okra, it's perfectly done. So look at that. My okra looks so good. Very slimy. It tastes so good. And it has all the goodness, all the taste that I need in there. Yeah, it looks perfectly good. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a stir here and incorporate everything, the stew and the okra together. And okay, my okra will be ready to be served. All right, guys. So right now I'm giving it a stir here. So I want it in the stew form. That's why it's a little bit thick. But if you want it in the soup form, you just have to add water to your stew, or to add more water to the okra when you are making it, so that it will look more watery. Okay, but I needed it in the stew form, so that's why I did it this way. Yeah, so my okra is done and ready to be served. So I'm serving this with rice bangkun. All right, guys, if you've watched this video through to this point, I want to say a big thank you and God richly bless you. Share this video to your friends and family, and don't forget to watch more videos from Girls Living channel. Until I come to your end again with another delicious recipe, stay healthy. Thank you and bye-bye.